Welcome back to a new video. Now this video is very different this week. As you may or may not have seen in my previous videos, me and these things do not get on. Oh! I got out. So...
What you going for, the bunker?
It got so bad, I even had to ask for help. I need lessons. If anyone out there wants to teach me how to do bunker shots, please. And luckily, this guy was watching. Pro golfer and YouTube coach, I must say a very good one, Alex Elliot. Hello, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, are you?
You know, I'm not bad, mate. I'll be better when you teach me how to do bunker shots. Is it bunker shots something you get asked a lot?
Yeah, I think it's funny actually. You see on TV, you see all the pros actually aim for the bunker. You know, like on a par 5, they don't want to be in the rough. They see the bunker as kind of like a predictable surface. They can splash it out, put a bit of speed into it. Whereas I think most club golfers, they think, don't want to go in there.
No. Really? So pro golfers want to go in the bunker?
Yeah, I think it's almost, especially kind of like at top level, it's the predictability of the sand.
Right.
They can put some speed into it, probably generate a bit more spin.
Yeah.
So they get a bit more control on the green.
Well, I don't aim for it. I try and stay way clear. So please, let's get in there. You teach me, yeah?
Let's have it.
Let's go. So I haven't aimed to get into this bunker. So what should I be doing?
Well, when I said aiming for the bunkers, I kind of meant when they kind of say we got a par 5,
Yeah.
a predictable miss, they would prefer to be in a bunker rather than thick rough. And I think
is.
from there, especially when you've got like a tight flag, say the situation here,
Yeah.
they feel a bit more comfortable going out a bunker rather than thick rough. They're
They
obviously
do.
aiming for the green.
Right. Yeah, of course they're over. Yeah, of course. Right. So I'm gonna have a go,
Let's see it.
and you just tell me
Let's see if we can cure
why
you.
I'm so bad. See, thinned it again. Why?
So I think with bunker, we've kind of got a few things we need to have. I kind of think of the setup as like foundations, say like your house, your foundations of your house. If you've got good foundations, hopefully your bricks stay up.
Right.
So I think firstly, let's talk about a good setup and then it's a nice feeling we can have through the ball. And I think you've got to understand it's a specialist shot and treat it as if, right, okay, it's not the same swing as if I was hitting a 7-iron, hitting a pitching wedge, whatever that might be. Think of it as a specialist shot.
Okay.
So let's start and talk about this setup. So if we kind of categorised it before as you look like you're almost going to hit a full shot, say 7-iron, whatever that might be.
Yeah.
So let's put some sticks down as kind of a good drill for you to use.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can take it from a drill into the golf course.
Cool. Okay.
So what we're going to do is have two different coloured lines. We've got the blue, which is going to be our ball position. Then I want you to kind of think of the bunker shot as where you're going to cushion the sand onto the ball. That's going to lift it onto the green. Whereas most people try and aim to hit the ball. Want to treat it as like the sand's going to cushion the ball.
Right. So it's the sand that's making
Yeah.
the ball go.
Exactly.
Right. That's right. Well, that's one thing I'm going wrong. I'm just trying to hit the ball.
So when you're doing this, we
Yeah.
can measure that. So we're going to put a ball on the ball behind.
Yeah.
And then we just stick that one in there. And then we can place our second alignment stick on that golf ball. Now, this doesn't have to be as exact. It's just kind of a rough measure.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we want to understand that we're trying to impact the sand.
Right. Okay.
So we've got our kind of two alignment sticks here. I want you to take your normal setup as you were before.
Right.
Just as if you're going to hit that shot normally.
So I know to have the club face
Open.
right,
Perfect.
open.
So what we're going to do now is I want you to shuffle a little bit further that way. That's it. So I want this to feel like we've got a club head between this blue stick and your left foot.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
And now let's go wider with both the stance. Perfect. So now you feel a little bit ridiculous right now.
A little bit. Yeah.
Now we want to feel a bit, let's say 65% of your weight on your left side.
Yeah.
So that's going to help us hit down into the sand, okay?
Yeah.
And that's going to help us cushion that sand onto the ball, onto the
Right.
green. So from this position here, I want us to feel almost like we're going to sit down into the shot. So as we do this, it actually gets a little bit more loft on the club.
Right.
Helps us swing this club a little bit more around us as well.
Okay.
So it's almost going to feel like we're going to be going from here to here.
It's like a yoga class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you do that, you might want to feel like you just shuffle backwards a little bit, just to
Okay.
compensate for that. So that would be kind of my foundations that we said to you.
Right.
So ball position, the club head inside your left heel.
Yeah.
We're going to feel like we get a little bit further away and a little bit wider and sit down like a yoga class.
Right. Okay. Cool. And I'm hitting before the ball.
Yeah,
On
so
the red line.
If we trace that red line all the way up now, and
Yeah.
then we give it a little imprint in the sand,
Yeah.
we're going to feel like we're going to impact this line. And then we hit the sand.
Right, okay.
So a feeling we're going to add to this now. So we've got our setup.
Yeah.
Our feeling. So if you grip it, as if you were,
Yeah.
I'm going to feel like we're going to go back.
Yeah.
Then instead of feeling like a normal shot, we'd kind of release it a little bit this way.
Yeah.
We're going to do the opposite. We're going to feel as though we're going to come back to where we started. We're going to try and point the loft back at us. So imagine there's a smiley face on there.
Right, okay.
I want to feel like you're pointing that back at you.
Yeah.
And the analogy that I really like to use is, right, okay, I start in this position.
Yeah.
Can I just come back to it? So imagine 2 screenshots. This is where I start. This is where I want to get back to.
Yeah.
This is where I want to finish.
Smiley face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Right, let's see it. And don't be scared to give it some speed. I think a lot of people, when they get in a bunker, they're scared of giving it enough speed.
Right.
And ultimately, we've got sand, it's friction.
Right.
We need to go through that sand.
Okay.
Right, let's give it a go.
What one am I going for, Coach?
Let's go for this one just here. It's the second one in.
Second one in.
So don't forget to go a little bit wider of that stance. You just crept in
Yeah.
a little bit. Then we're going to feel the knee goes over the big toe.
65%, yeah.
Perfect. Right, okay, come back to where you started. You've already got the face open, which was great.
Yeah. Oh my.
Nice. So that was a totally different noise, wasn't it?
Smiley face. It's on the smiley face. Wow.
But if you think about the noise we had before, it was
Yeah.
almost like we heard ball and club, didn't we?
Yeah.
Whereas it was more like a thud. We just heard sand.
Wow. That was first take as well. That was actually first take. Come on. Come
see if
on,
it's-
Alex Elliot.
Shall we see if it's not a fluke?
No, let's finish now.
Right, let's try it again.
Right,
So we got our setup.
Yeah.
Go a bit
So,
wider,
Left on the
a little bit further away.
Little
Sit
bit
down
further
like
away.
we're in a yoga class.
Yeah.
And smiley face.
yoga face, smiley face.
Nice. So again, totally different noise. Wasn't fat, wasn't thin.
No.
Nice shot.
But I can't take these in with me, can I?
You can't, but what I'd say is when you're practicing,
Yeah.
if you do get time to practice, or even if it's before a round, just put them down, right, okay, almost get a feeling and gauging where that is. Then on the course, I would say, right, okay, if my ball position's in between my zip or my buttons on my shirt and my logo,
Yeah.
then we know that we've got a roughly correct ball position. Don't have to think of it as so specific.
Yeah.
Just think of it as, right, okay, as long as it's around this general area and my weight's a little bit left,
Yeah.
we're going to be in a good place.
Right. Quick question though. We're at Woburn and these bunkers are unreal. I mean, the whole practice ground's a joke.
Sure.
I don't play at Woburn. So when you go into a bunker and it's hard sand, does it matter? Does it different? If
A
it's-
little bit, especially let's say when it's rained in the UK,
Yeah.
it rains. So I'd always think, right, more sand, generally a little bit more speed
Yeah.
because there's more friction.
Right.
So less sand, I would feel like I want a little bit less speed. And my general feeling is if I imagine I was going to play it myself, when there's less sand, I feel a little bit less speed and I make more of an effort to hit the sand, if that makes sense, and
Yeah.
hit down into the sand.
Okay.
Whereas when we got quite a lot of sand, we can afford to be a little bit shallower into the ball.
Got you.
So I think that would come from experience in playing and playing different places, and almost I'd say finding your own rules a little bit and using the rules that I've just said, but adopting them to you.
Got you. Mate, well, thank you very much.
Class, that's right on the course.
I can now hit out of bunkers. Yes!